Good morning, gorgeous, and welcome back to another vlog. I am currently doing my skincare right now, and I figured I would hop on the camera, introduce the vlog, all that good stuff, and we can have just a little bit of morning chit chat. I just want to talk about a few things. I am today starting the first phase of me doing a fast. The more I think about it, the more I want to do it. And I need to do it, honestly. I need to do it so that way I could be pain-free, number one. So many of you guys have recommended it. So I made the decision to commit and do it. So I ended up going to Sprouts and grabbing some juices and also fruit, just some fruit, some honeydew melon, some grapes, apples, just a few things that I wouldn't mind eating over the few days. And then also some spinach, some green juice and things like that. Cause it's fruits and vegetables that I'm trying to do, along with me just drinking tons of water. Oh, sorry you guys. I just finished washing my face. I have been using the Fenty Cherry Dub and I really, really like it. And then for my toner, I'm using the Tatcha Texture Toner. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's called Tatcha the Texture Tonic, and I love it. I love everything Tatcha. I recently picked up a new item too, but I'll talk to you guys about that in another video, maybe a nighttime skincare routine. And then I also picked up the Tatcha Essence, which is so good. So I normally put this immediately after I put on my tonic or the toner. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And it's just it's an essence. You guys have heard of that before, right? And just put a couple drops in and just press. So anywho, I am pretty much going to go on that journey today of just doing greens, fruits, vegetables over the next couple days. And then after that, we're doing water, girl. I did have some coffee today. I'm not gonna lie. I did have my coffee today because, girl, everybody's saying that I could do black coffee, but I don't know. I've been wanting to go all in with stuff, you know? So we'll see. I might just do the black coffee, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm trying to just go all in and just do water. I know I'm gonna feel like crap when I do it. And I feel like I'm so happy that I'm no longer working that I can feel like crap at home. This is gonna be before the start of Q4, so I'm not too concerned, you know? I'm just using the water cream. You guys know what's up. I feel like you guys know what's up. Anywho, you wanna hear something funny? I already did my makeup and my skincare already. And for some reason, there was something in my eye and it was bothering me so bad. I'm like, yo, what is this? There was like lint or a string in my eye, a very faint white string, and I think it came from my towel. So I'm about to throw the towels out. I'm sorry, I don't play them type of games. Was having a hard time getting it out. So I literally washed my face, took all of my makeup, I did my makeup, I washed my face and everything, and now I'm redoing my skincare, hence the reason why I'm here. But now my face is on fire, so annoying. I'm also gonna just put a little bit of the Dewy Milk Moisturizer on top of this. This is just so soothing, and I need that because my face now feels crazy after washing all of that off. So annoying. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to do this 3-day fast. I feel like it's the perfect way to reset, honestly, and to help obviously with the inflammation that I'm experiencing. I really want to get that in check, get this pain gone completely, gain that mental clarity, because like I've said before, I am responsible for my entire household. I have nobody else to call on, to count on for anything. In fact, people count on me. So with that being said, I can't play around and I need all the mental clarity that I can get. And the pain is just, I can't do it anymore. It's definitely so much better than it was before. Oh my God, it's it's about 75% better than it was before. So I'm gonna go ahead and thank God for that. But we need it all gone. So we're gonna do a fast. This is gonna be about discipline. This is gonna be about mind over matter, and that I can overcome absolutely anything. So starting with just the fruit and stuff for now is going to be less of a crash to my system. So if I can do the next 2 days with just fruit, green juices, and all that good stuff, I should be fine. I'm gonna do 72 hours. I'm gonna do 72 hours and, okay, so 5 days of not really eating food, meats, and stuff like that. So I do have a Pilates class on Wednesday. It's a hot Pilates class. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take it. Other than that, I'm just gonna stick to walking for this first week while I'm doing this fast, because I'm not gonna have a lot of energy, you guys, and I don't wanna burn myself out. I'm just gonna walk. So walking is the name of the game. So today's gonna be really about like resetting the body, nutrition wise, and what I'm gonna be doing as far as my nutrition starting next week when I'm full on moving every single day, Pilates, weightlifting, walking 10K steps, okay? That's what we're gonna be doing in today's video, all right? Let's do it. But I've been wanting to tell you guys about something. You guys know that lately I have been super picky about what I put in my body. So when I find something good, you already know that I have to tell you. This is why I've partnered with Transparent Labs, because their greens do not play any games, girl. And I want to thank Transparent Labs for sponsoring today's video. These greens have no proprietary blends, no mystery dosages. You see exactly what's in every scoop, and it's all clinically dosed to actually work for your gut, metabolic, and immune health. And right now, with every subscription, they are giving you a free welcome kit. Of course, you get the Transparent Lab greens. I have the flavor peach mango. It is the best tasting greens that I've personally tried. You also get 6 travel packs, so you can stay on track no matter where you're located. So super easy for you to pack, throw them in your bag, throw them in your luggage, whatever you need to do, babe. They're vitamin D3 and K2. I am deficient in vitamin D, so I really needed this. I feel like what made this even better is the fact that it came with a frother, girl. So that way you can mix your drink and froth it up perfectly every single time. You see, I just feel like it's so easy. This is the most enthusiastic I've been about taking a greens drink ever. It's not chalky or crazy, and it's got 3 times more prebiotic fiber than the leading brand, 8 grams per scoop, actually, to be exact. So you're definitely doing your gut a favor. One thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Peach mango, okay? It tastes so delicious. I love it. I've been taking this daily. There's no doubt in my mind, my digestion is on point and will get better and better every single day from here on out. It's free of artificial sweeteners, fillers, dyes, and every single batch is third-party tested for purity. So yeah, I trust it. Transparent Labs takes the guesswork out of your greens, just proven ingredients in doses that matter. For a limited time, you can kickstart your wellness routine with this free greens welcome kit when you subscribe. Use the link in my description box to get your kit and an extra 10% off automatically at checkout. And once again, I'd like to thank Transparent Labs for sponsoring today's video. Let me just show you just like what I'm gonna be doing in addition to like my greens. Like I have my greens, I love my greens so far, but I want to show you just like the juices and stuff that I'm gonna drink throughout the next couple days, and then also some of the fruits. The fruits aren't exciting, but let me show you the juices that I'm gonna have. I ended up buying a couple of individual juices that I wanted to try. They're from Arden's Gardens. If you're in Atlanta, then you know Arden's Gardens. This is the green energy machine. This one has, let's see, this one has cucumber, celery, apple juice, spinach, kale, and ginger. I don't think I have mentioned this. I do not like cucumber, but I love cucumber juice though. I love cucumber juice. So this having cucumbers, celery, apple juice, spinach, and kale and ginger is like right up my alley. And then this one right here is just a lavender lemonade. This is just like a sweeter juice, only because I knew I wanted to have like a little something throughout the next couple of days when it came to like something sweet. And then I also ended up getting this Suja. This is the Mighty Dozen. This has apple, celery, cucumber, kale, collards, lemon, ginger, spinach, mint tea, and a couple other things. So it's not that sweet. And I'm not looking for things to be super sweet, if that makes sense. I'm not really looking for things to be super sweet. This is probably going to be the sweetest thing that I have out of everything. I'm just looking for all natural fruits and vegetables, greens, fruits, that's it. And then just tons of water. So I'm going to also fill up my Stanley cup. I'm also going to do an element today. This is the sparkling elements. These are so good, girl. These are so freaking good. They sent this to me, NPR, and let me tell you what, I was so excited to get this. This is the pineapple salt flavor, and this flavor is elite. This flavor is elite. It is so freaking good, girl. Like, oh my God, I can't say enough. So anyway, this is what I'm also gonna drink this. So it's a lot of liquids today, a lot of water, a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables. I also bought me a huge honeydew melon. I have me a big old bag of organic apples. And then I also have just like a fruit platter that has like pineapples, watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew melon. So I'm gonna eat on this today as well. It's gonna be a lot of fruit. That's like what I'm gonna be eating throughout the couple of days. And then in addition to like some green salads and stuff like that, just to give me some fiber and to keep me kind of full. It give me more volume. We'll see if I even need it with all this fruit, but I do need, like, I do wanna have like some green vegetables like whole that just fill up my stomach, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm in my office right now and I am on the TDEE calculator. I spoke to a nutritionist who, given my information at the time, gave me a caloric deficit or a calorie intake of 1900 calories. I really want to revisit this because I have gained weight due to mainly lack of movement and being just an older woman and not necessarily counting calories. And if you're not counting calories, even if I'm not sitting here stuffing my face every single day, the calories add up, especially if you're not moving. I have been sitting at my desk literally, girl, for the last two and a half, 3 months, really grinding my behind off, trying to set myself up for success because I knew that I was really considering quitting my job. So now it's time to get back to basics. Oh, right now I'm drinking this lavender lemonade. I'm really excited for this. This looks so pretty. But content creator, so let's take a picture. I gotta get used to this, child. I gotta get used to this. Yeah, we gotta get used to the whole content creator situation. But anyway, let's taste this really quick. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, and I can taste the lavender. This is really nice. So good. This it has added sugars though from the agave, but yummy. Anyway, back to business, okay? Okay, so I'm at the TDEE calculator right now. It's tdeecalculator.net, and I am going in and I'm putting in all of my information, and I am 195 pounds right now, y'all. At 5'5", I'm definitely obese. And for activity, I'm going to put that I do moderate exercise 3 to 5 days per week, because it's going to be more exercise like when I'm doing weightlifting and stuff like that. And then I'm just going to click calculate. So right now it's telling me that my maintenance calories need to be 2,380 calories per day. That's how much I need to be taking in if I don't want to lose any weight. Like I want to maintain that weight. That's what I'm going to do. If I want to lose weight, if I want to cut, I'm going to click on this. And this is going to tell me what I got to do to cut. It's going to tell me that I need to be eating 1,880 calories per day, which is a 500 calorie deficit. It's still pretty much on par, the nutritionist was saying, with just a little bit less of a caloric deficit, which is interesting. But you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the 1885. Now, or 1880 calories. So at least I get to eat, girl. At least I get to eat. I think that it's really important to note that you can continue to lose weight and still have a nice amount of food. Now, I want you guys to also keep in mind that because I'm going to be moving my body, I'm going to be walking 10,000 steps a day, I'm going to be doing Pilates, I'm going to be lifting weights, that even though I've eaten 1,880 calories, it's not going to net that because I'm moving quite a bit. Okay, so I'll keep you guys updated on what that ends up being and, you know, how that'll work out. So with that being said, I'm going to end up putting all of this information into my Lose It app, just kind of trying to get it to the point where it will line up with that. And then I am going to create like what would be the best menu for me. You guys know that I really, really, really love ease. So having something very easy is so important to me. So I want to do that. Now, I will say this. Because I have a little bit more time, I'm not really super duper pressed on purchasing like rice packs that I heat up and all that other stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a new rice cooker. I had one and I've had it for years. Like when I say years, I'm talking about like, girl, I had that thing for, dang, Aiden probably was one or two. One or two. It's when I was vegan, y'all, and I only ate like white rice and vegetables and all that other stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Walmart maybe and find like a little rice cooker so that way I can make rice, because I think I'm gonna do like, I want to do like white rice, I want to do like a ground beef and vegetable mixture type of a situation for like my dinners. And then I want to have like a big breakfast, eggs, maybe like turkey bacon or chicken sausage with maybe like a protein bagel or something like that. I'm really considering ordering the Royo. You guys know I love Royo, but fiber is such a big deal to me. So I think I'm gonna do that as well. I might do fish here and there. I should be doing fish a lot more than here and there because your girl has some deficiencies. But it's okay. I'll talk more about like what I eat in a day when I come up with the meal. Matter of fact, I will film a meal prep video when I have that down packed. The only thing is I'm gonna keep in mind it's gonna be like what I'm eating, and obviously I'm eating a lot more calories than some people will need to. Okay, so next up right now, I am going to look for some sculpting classes that I want to take. Heather Robertson or Robertson, I'm always mispronouncing her name. She is by far like one of my favorite for like sculpting type classes. And we're going to go to the gym in a little bit and I'm just going to show you guys like, you know, what I got going on. She's really, really good. Let me show you guys her channel. This is who I'm talking about. This is Heather Robertson. And let me turn the brightness down so you guys can actually see it. So this is her channel. Robertson. It's Heather Robertson. Don't ask me why I keep saying Robertson. It's Heather Robertson, and she has different types of classes all together. I love her kettlebell workouts, but she has like all types of workouts. She has, look at this, like a free 12-week workout program. Like she has the stuff, okay? So if I'm being honest, I really could just do a lot of her programs, mix that in with some Pilates and be good to go, girl. Be good to go. So I'm trying to figure out, I know I need to lift really, really heavy when it comes to like lower body and stuff like that. So we'll see, but I do want to implement a couple of these workouts, and she has some that are like 43 minutes. This is like upper body. Oh, she has a 41-minute Pilates and core workout. Cool. She is the truth. Let me just tell you that. She is the truth. Now, if you do know of anybody who's online doing really fire workouts that are easy to follow and it's like structured properly, let me know, like leave it in the comments down below for all of us. These are free. These are on YouTube. You don't have to pay a dime for this. I think we're gonna try one of these. Maybe just, let me see how many days a week. I love her. Keep moving, even when I lose it, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know the scheme, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. I don't think I showed you guys this, but I ended up picking up a like fanny pack situation or whatever from Nike, from the Nike outlet. I went to go get Joy some sneakers. I got her the cutest little like purple and white sneakers because she has a lot of clothes that are like pink and like purple. Listen, I had boys, okay? This, having a girl in the family, is very new to all of us. But anyway, I bought this. While I was at the Nike store, I saw this little thing and I was like, you know what? Let me get this so that way when I'm walking out and about, I can hold my cell phone. And then if I wanted to bring even my Digi, it could fit in here. I feel like my Digi can fit in here. I mean, I think it could fit. Let me check. If I take this off, I don't know where the case is at, but if I take this off, I can actually fit it in here. Yeah. So if I just wanted to be hands-free and walk around, I can fit the Digi in here. Yeah, but I think this will be good. So anyway, got this so that way I can take a walk. I think I am gonna go for a walk, but before I do that, I'm gonna just end this out by showing you guys the gym and what I'm gonna be doing in there and all that good stuff. I just wanna show you guys just the plans that I have for the gym. Let me grab my cell phone just in case someone calls me. So this is the gym. I'll cut the light on so you guys can see. So that is the tonal over there. That is what has all of my weights and everything on it. And then I have like all of my weights from 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 18, 12. And then I have like a kettlebell that goes up to 15 pounds. And then obviously I have my mats. I have a couple extra mats over there. And then up here I have a couple of blocks, like yoga blocks. Let me show you. This is a yoga block. Got this from Peloton. And then these are all of the accessories that go along with the tonal. So I have these arm pulls, I have the rope, and then this is so that way I can do deadlifts, all that stuff I would use with that, or hip thrust, all that good stuff. And then this right here just turns on, and then I can just press my name. And then there's gonna be like personal trainers that come up, and you can do all sorts of like exercise and stuff like that on this. This is like a girl working out at the tonal. It came with this bench that's right here, so I can use the bench for all sorts of things. It's actually a really cool machine, and it's great if you want like a personal trainer. But I actually have like workouts that I can do on my own. I canceled my membership, so I'd have to reactivate it if I want to use a personal training, but I can do my own lifts without activating it, just FYI. And then we have my treadmill, which I absolutely love. And then I also have my cycle bike here that I have not used in quite a bit because I am just obsessed with the tread, actually. So treadmill is going to get tons of use. My cleaners came and cleaned this so well. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. So yeah, that's pretty much my gym. The only extra thing that I'm going to add to this is right behind me on the wall that was next to where all the weights were. I used to have a TV mounted on there where I could come in here and do all of my workouts. I just need to replace that TV. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna replace that TV, and I'll have my ex come and mount it for me. That way I can do, like, if I do the Heather Robertson classes or any like Pilates classes, I don't wanna do them in my room or use like a little iPad. I can just use the TV to do my workouts, and I prefer it that way anyway. So that'd be the last thing I get. And it's not gonna be a big TV. It's probably gonna be like 55 inches or so. It doesn't have to be huge, just enough for me to see the exercises. I really want to get that done. And then I would just need to order a mount. And then, like I said, I can have my ex come over here and mount it for me really quick. And then I'll be good with my gym. I just want to get this set up before next week because it's full steam ahead. While I'm doing the fruit and the veggies and all that stuff, just walking. That's gonna be the goal, is just moving, you know? This is my gym, you guys. I've shown it here and there in the video, but I don't think I ever went through and let you guys know what the tonal can do. I really do like the tonal. That's that. Let me get a little movement in. Enjoy the cooler weather that we're having today. I'm gonna watch a couple of videos while I walk, and yeah.